Now, our guest and journalist Faraz Saeed joins us live from Lahore as well. Thank you for being with us. Can you share details about the Jamiat Ulema-e-Islam party, which was hosting a convention where the blast took place?
Thank you, Alison, for having me. Of course, JUI-F is one of the political party which is part of the government. In fact, its leader, the party itself, is heading the coalition government, the coalition which is in the government. And as it embarked upon election campaign, this attack, a terrorist act, has come off as a very important thing, because again, if this could be seen as a hint of what is going to be how the election season is going to be, because again, if JUI-F is being attacked by a terror faction, there are other political parties who are going to host public gatherings, in fact, large public gatherings bigger than this across the country in the next 3 or 4 months, because as the current government's tenure is about to expire. Now, this comes as a shock because military intelligence agencies have been carrying out targeted operations against the militant outfits, against the jihadist outfits, and we have, complained to the Afghan Taliban on how these assets, these splinter groups of different terror outfits are acting from Afghan border, creating museums within Pakistan, and this attack is some sort of a glimpse of what is going to happen in the future, 3 months during the election, and which is horrendous. And the forces, the government, the security agencies must take cue from this. I mean, the situation is pretty serious here.
Right, and in the recent past, the TTP or the Pakistan Taliban has been blamed for such attacks. Can you share some more details on that?
Well, TTP, in previous PTI governments, different groups, splinter groups of TTP were settled back in different areas of KPK, and the locals were protesting against the government, and they were against the idea of their settlement within the KPK areas. Now the situation has worsened and exacerbated over years, and for the past 6-7 months, TTP has been engaged in different terror activities against general public, and in particular the security agencies. They've been targeting security agencies in particular because security agencies have unleashed a wave of different operations to limit their activities, but TTP is still at large, specifically in KPK and Balochistan.
Right, and Pakistan's foreign minister has said that the planners of terrorism need to be eliminated. Can you reflect how terrorism is becoming a big threat to the country?
Well, terrorism has always, has been always an existential crisis for Pakistan. Pakistan, as I always have said, is the worst victim of terrorism. Pakistan has lost over $100 billion to terrorism for over past 2 decades. 80,000 to 90,000 lives lost to this terror operations or activities of TTP and other splinter groups. Pakistan has been suffering for quite a while, and there was a patch of relief where terror activities went down. And this recent crisis, I mean, we Pakistanis have faced the worst form of terror. Every nook and corner, every citizen of this country has faced the circumstances, have faced the actual activities happening around us, be it the bigger cities, be it Karachi, Lahore, Islamabad, or any other city. Recent spike in terror activities is actually another existential threat for the country, and we need to eliminate this as soon as possible, or we're going back in 2010 where terror activities were at large every nook and corner of the country.
Right, Faraz, thank you very much for being with us on this broadcast and your valuable insight and information there.
Thank you, Alice.
WION, now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.